Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Homestead. How is everybody today? Well, it rained on us in the middle of our day today. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. I forgot to turn my phone off. There we go. How's that? Is that better? No more echoing?
All right. So, Denise and Marcel.
Hey guys, how are ya?
It's all Grady.
Oh boy, look who's here. Bailey's here. They said, oh, Marcel and Denise are here.
Oh, they're no Riley here.
Oh, that's okay. So, if you guys can't tell, we are in one of our shelter logics. We're actually in the shelter logic where our chicken brooder is, and that is right there next to us because we had a massive thunderstorm and it's still raining a little bit out there.
Everything is soaked.
It's soaked.
Really wet out here.
So I hope that the chicks don't overpower us on the sound quality. And unfortunately, wherever you have baby chickens, you have flies. Because if there's chickens, there's chicken poo. And where there's chicken poo, there's flies. So we got a fan blowing on us. Hopefully it'll keep the flies away. But if you see me all, it's just the flies. I'm not having a seizure or anything like that.
It is Marcel. Marcel wants to know what that is in the back of us.
That is what you think it is, Marcel. And our next video will be the build on that. That is our chicken tractor. It's a hoop tractor. And we got the design from Marcel and Denise over at It's All Grady. I mean, those guys are fantastic, and they invited us over last week.
Yep, we could check out their coops.
They've got a bunch of coops, and he just built a new one himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a glimpse of what it took to put one of those together. I've never done one before.
Yeah.
So thank you, Marcel and Denise. I did steal some of your plans in the way you did it. I hope that's okay. But you invited us over to take a peek, so I figured it'd be all right.
It is. It's looking good.
It is.
You guys will get to see that whole thing in another video.
That's right. That should be out on Friday. So look forward to that. Stay tuned. And it's almost done.
Yeah. So, Michigan Life above the 45th parallel.
Hey,
good evening, guys.
That's Jason and
Clarissa.
Clarissa, how you guys doing? We just watched your video as well. You guys opened up your camper. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. It kind of stinks opening up a camper in the rain, though. That's kind of a bummer, but you guys ought to go check their channel out, too. They're doing some amazing stuff up there. She was still wearing a winter coat, though, so I think it's still pretty cold up there.
Yeah, it's not cold here anymore.
No, it's
today.
Not cold at all. Hey, handsome boy, you want to be in the live?
Let's see.
Who we got there?
I can never say it. Lady...
Oh, no, it's Lady Faltese Apothecary. And they are up in New Hampshire. That is Julie and Eric. And she has an apothecary up there. And she does some amazing stuff up there. Mm-hmm. Welcome, Julie and Eric. How are you?
Neva says hi to Rocco and Bailey.
Neva. That's their dog. They got a little dog just like our Bailey. How you guys doing up there? So Julie and her apothecary business. So she sent me, Bailey, now we're busy, no barking. She sent me some hand cream. I have arthritis in my thumb. And she sent me some inflammation cream. And let me tell you guys,
it works good.
It works really good. It's better than taking a couple of Advil, I'll tell you that. It takes the pain away for a few hours, and it gives me a chance to, get things working again. And she sent us some anti-inflammatory tea mix too.
Yep.
Which also works really good. So you guys should go check out Lady Fall Teas Apothecary. She's got a bunch of great products. She's a great lady, and you really can't go wrong.
And not to mention that she's your cousin.
And she's my cousin.
Mine too now.
She's my cousin. So, and Eric's.
Hi guys.
Eric designed our logo. So.
Mm-hmm. All right. So.
Hey,
Joy, thank you so much. Joy says I have the best smile.
Oh, she does have the best smile. She has the best smile, and I'm always happiest when I get to hear her laugh, because her laugh is very infectious too.
All right, so It's All Greedy said, no worries. We love that you like the design. We do.
We do love the design. It's perfect design. Mm-hmm. It's worked out really good. Really, all I have left on this is some small details, but Bailey, come here. Do you want to be in the shot? Come here, Bailey. Look, there's Bailey. Oh, Bailey. What's the matter? Why don't you go back in the camper, buddy?
All right, so Michigan Life says that it's definitely warm there now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, it's been pretty warm here for the past week. It's been
like summer.
Yeah.
It's been in the 80s. And also
very humid, too.
Yeah, it's been in the 80s and high humidity. Today wasn't so bad, but the last couple of days before that was pretty rough, let me tell you. So, what else do we got going on? Oh!
Julie, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that we finally got some plants into our garden. Oh, goodness. Now
just
what are the dogs are barking at?
It's fine.
We finally got some plants into our garden. Mm-hmm. So I planted some broccoli and some kale that we had left over from the farmer's market that we went to last Saturday. Last Saturday was our first farmer's market here in the area. And it was okay. It was more of a fact-finding type of mission.
Getting our name out there, too, to let people know that this is who we are, this is what we're going to be selling.
That's right.
You know, it wasn't very busy at the square, but we did have a lot of friends that were supporting us. So It's All Greedy came down they were supporting us.
They totally come and hang with us all day long. And
that was so nice.
It really made a difference. And then we had Scott and Sarah. Scott and Susan. Oh, Scott.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I forgot.
It's either Scott and Sarah or Scott and Susan. I think it's Scott and Susan. But if you guys are on here, let us know and I'll correct it. But they came down and they hung out with us. They're fans of the channel. So that was kind of nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Julie wanted to know if we planted any herbs.
Okay. Well, so we do have a few herbs planted. Now, Julie had sent us a list of herbs that she would like us to grow down here for her apothecary. And you see, Miss has gone very quiet, Julie.
Well,
the reason for that is we're trying to grow, what was it?
The feverfew that I am growing for Julie is growing. It's taking its sweet time, though.
Yeah,
I do have dill.
Yeah.
And I do have some basil.
Some spearmint and peppermint.
Yep.
But we
the herbs are just I don't know. I'm having a hard time with herbs.
We're having a hard time with the herbs. We tried them early, and when they didn't really take, we had to pivot to more of the vegetable side of things. But now that we've got a good supply of vegetable plants, Missy's pivoting back to starting to replant some herbs and different things like that. So
yeah, I'm hoping that those will do a little bit better now that it's getting warmer. They do like the warmer weather.
It's warmer. We're getting a little more natural sun, so it should be much better. And back to the garden. So we also planted some okra. And what else did we plant? We used one of those cedars, those push cedars.
Yeah.
We've never used one of those cedars before. I'm kind of on the fence still with it. Like,
it wasn't bad for the Swiss chard and the radishes.
Radishes, it did well, and it did
the
fantastic
beets.
with the beans and the beets.
But when it comes to lettuce seeds get stuck to the inside.
Yeah.
And it just makes a mess, and then it drops out tons of seeds.
That's right.
And then you have this clump of lettuce.
That's right. You'll get a clump here, and then a foot away or 2 feet away, you'll get another clump. So I don't think those seeds are really working out for us.
Well. I mean, we have lettuce coming up. Everything's coming up right now.
It's doing fantastic.
It's just in clumps.
Yeah, unfortunately,
so
I've got 20.
Thinning.
Yeah, we've got 20 lettuce plants coming up, and we're going to have to thin them down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't really work out the way you would plan. We're just going to sow our lettuce seeds by hand from now on. It's not a big deal. And then we used it for the corn.
Mm-hmm.
And Missy's got a full row of corn in the garden. And that's doing fantastic. You said that's coming up
already.
So I think
the okra's coming up already.
Yeah.
So we're doing really well with things actually germinating in the garden and producing.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
So It's All Greedy said that
it's Scott and Susan. I got it right that time.
Scott and Susan.
That's right.
Nice. Okay.
Thanks, It's All Grady. I appreciate it.
They said that they will be coming to visit us in June. So.
Who said they're coming in June? Julie?
No.
Oh,
It's All Greedy said that Michigan Life will be coming to visit them in June.
Michigan Life is coming to visit them in June. Oh, well, that's fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's a nice long trip. Hey, Michigan Life, how long are you guys going to be down here for? Maybe we'll have to either have you stop by our place too, or maybe we can swing by the Grady's and see you, or something of that. We'll reach out to us. We'll put something together.
All right. It's going to be. Oh, she said Michigan Life said it's going to be so amazing. So I'm trying to read and.
No, you go ahead. You read, and I'll just.
Okay.
I'll just babble.
It's All Greedy says, y'all such great people. We are so happy to have you as friends. By the way, we borrowed the design. That's okay.
That's okay.
Because we're borrowing it from you.
That's right. And the feeling is mutual. I'll tell you. We came down here, 3 months, a little over 3 months ago, the end of February. Mm-hmm. And that first month of February and into March, it was just me and Missy. We didn't know anybody down here. We knew our neighbors across the street, and they are super nice people, got a nice family. We actually had them over here last weekend for some lunch. Yeah. Super great people, and we really appreciate their time and their company. But they're working. She's homeschooling. They have a homestead of their own. They're very, very busy, and we didn't want to disturb them. It's not like we can just go hang out over there all day. I mean, they've got livestock.
We have things to do too.
They have things to do, and we have things to do. So it was kind of isolating. It was a little isolating that first 4 to 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then luckily the Grady's, we reached out to them and they let us come over and visit. And we literally hit it off with them right from the get-go. I mean, you could almost tell that this was going to probably be a really good friendship. And we've gotten together several times since then. And those guys are
and we love you too.
You guys are amazing. We just can't even tell you how grateful we are to have you guys here in Arkansas and have you in our lives now. So I think we're going to do great things
good
together.
Friends like that.
Yeah, it is. And it's nice because we're in the beginning of building that relationship. And it's really, the possibilities are really endless. So we're really, really happy.
All right. So Julie said, "No worries. Cooking herbs are great too." Yeah, they are. I just wish that I had more success. I tried rosemary, chamomile. What else did I try? Coriander, and didn't have any luck.
Yeah, no.
So
no.
We're gonna try again, though. Not giving up.
No.
We're gonna try again.
And to be honest with you guys, we've been struggling in the greenhouse pretty much since we got here. I think in the beginning we had an issue with soil. Mm-hmm. We also had some colder nights, which probably did not help with our germination. Yeah. But I think right now, one of the things that we're having problem is I think that some of our seeds are no good anymore. We started collecting seeds 2 to 3 years ago in preparation for coming down here. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if those seeds got too humid, they got light to them, maybe they got too cold. Something happened. Like Missy has done peppers, and I mean lots of peppers.
This is the 4th time now that I've done peppers.
And we haven't gotten one pepper plant. And I'm talking hundreds of pepper plants she has planted. And nothing is coming up. So I'm tending to believe that
this last batch is going to do something.
If not, we're going to have to just start from scratch and get all new seeds, because we know the soil is good. We've changed everything about our soil. We're fertilizing the soil. We're giving it plenty of water. We're getting 14 hours of light right now, and I have supplemental light on them, so they're probably getting 16 to 17 hours of light. So there really should be no reason why they're not germinating. It's plenty warm enough. I'm starting to think that our seeds, something happened to them. So we'll see, guys, but we'll keep you up to date on what's going on with that.
All right. Hello, Glenda. Thank you for joining us.
Glenda, how's it going?
Let's see. Any bike riding? Oh, no, not at all. We've been so busy straight out. We haven't really had time for getting on the bike to go for a ride. We would love to, but we need to get things in order here before we can start having a little bit more fun.
Yeah. And frankly, I'm really not very happy about that at all.
I know.
The bike is here. Mm-hmm. It's ready to go. I got the plate on it. We're going to have to take a mental health day. And because the simple fact of the matter is we are starting this homestead pretty much from scratch. We're in our shelter logic now because there are no buildings here on our homestead. So there's a lot of work to get done.
I mean, we could have stayed in the camper and done the live, but it's kind of crowded in there, and this is just a little bit nicer, I guess.
And you guys can watch it rain behind us, but we need to I don't think there's going to be a good time for us to say, okay, we're going to schedule going for a ride. I think it's going to be one of those things.
It's going to happen.
We just need to say, you know what? Let's take a couple hours. Let's go get on the bike. Let's go and explore, the Ozarks and see what's out there and have a good time, because I'm really missing my ponies really, really bad. So. All
right. Michigan Life says 3 to 4 days. I'm guessing that's what you mean, that how long you'll be here.
Oh, that's great. So, that's great. Yeah. Well, we would love to meet you guys, and once you're down here, just let us know, and we probably put something together, whether we go to visit you or maybe you can come visit us. We'll figure it out once you guys come down. Not a problem.
Hi, Charlene.
Hey,
from
Charlene.
Cape Cod.
Oh, Charlene from Cape Cod.
Yep.
What's going on up there at the Cape?
Also, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
I know, Julie, self-care is important, and we do a lot of self-care, but riding the bike is just not one of them right now.
Yeah, no, so, and I miss it.
We're trying.
I miss it a lot. I do. We're gonna get out there. The weather's perfect, so we're definitely gonna get out there. another problem with riding the bike around here is we are on a dirt road.
Yeah.
So with the rain, like the rain we just had, there's no way I can get the bike out of here. It's only it's less than a mile to get out to the paved road, but if it's mud,
yeah,
my motorcycle is not a dirt bike. It does not do well in the mud.
And after the rain that we just had, there's probably about an inch of water on the road down by the culvert.
Yeah, down where our culvert is, it plugs up, and pretty much if we get a half an inch of rain or more, there's water over the road. So I probably won't be able to ride for another 2-3 days, even if I wanted to. So
yeah,
it is what it is. But there's beautiful weather coming, and we will get out and we will do some riding, and we might even do some filming of it. You never know.
Oh, so this is a new one.
Who's that?
Hi, Zachary, Grandma and Grandma.
Hey, Zachary.
Grandma miss you.
We miss you, buddy. How you doing? Oh, that's so sweet. Jamie must have put them on.
Yeah.
That is our youngest, middle grandchild, Zachary. And he's with Missy's oldest daughter is his mom and dad, Ryan. And they are down in our climate zone. They're over in South Carolina.
Yep. Oh, so nice. All right. Let's see.
So let's talk about these chickens.
Jamie Wallace is in the house.
Jamie Wallace is in the house. Hey, Jamie.
That would be my daughter.
So let's talk about these chickens, okay? So we got 30 meat birds, and we've got about 25 laying hens, and they are splitting a brooder right now. And there's a wall between them.
It's like a little partition.
A little partition between them. Well, these birds are feathering out and they are learning to fly. And it seems every single time we come over here, the meat birds are over on the layers side, eating all the layers' food. And the layers are over on the meat bird side, scratching in the deep bedding in the poo. And it's not really working out the way we planned. So
no, but it's mostly in the morning because we take the feed away from the meat birds at night. So
as soon as the sun comes up, over they go.
The meat birds are kind of going over into the other side so that they can steal their food.
And I don't think the laying birds really like it too much because those meat birds are big.
And as soon as they jump up there,
and
they like all huddle in a corner.
They all go to the opposite corner, except for a couple of the bigger ones. They'll stray out and they'll peck at them to try and get them to go away. So the meat birds get evicted. They're going to get evicted this week.
Yeah. By the end of the week, they're out of there.
Yeah, they're out of there. They haven't had a heat plate in there for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
They've been doing fine. They're pretty much feathered out as much as Cornish cross feather out. I mean, let's face it, those birds
Their back end is bald.
Yeah, well, yeah, and there's a lot of them that's bald. They taste great. It provides a stupendous amount of meat. They are nasty. Nasty looking birds.
All right. Michigan Life says we'll definitely hang out while we're here.
Oh, awesome. That'd be great.
That would be awesome.
That would be great.
All right. Joy says, I can't believe how much you've accomplished in 3 months. Yeah, we can't believe it either.
No.
That's all we've been doing is working.
No, yeah, we pretty much work here on the homestead in some capacity every single day.
Yeah, we try to get at least something done.
Yeah, and you're right. We have gotten a lot accomplished in the short 3 months that we've been here. The problem is the amount that we've gotten accomplished is this big, and the to-do list is this big, and sometimes all we look at is the to-do list, and we don't look at this. And we have gotten a lot done, and and we're proud of the success that we're having.
I didn't even think we'd get this much done in 3 months.
No, I didn't. We've been trying to hunker down and make sure that things happen. I mean, even when we have to leave the homestead, we do something in the morning, or when we get back, we do something in the afternoon. Or if we have people over, we do something so that we're always moving forward. But it's like anything else, you know, you want the project to be done and you want to reap the benefits of it, and we're just not really there yet.
Charlene Greedy said that the weather has been beautiful here on the Cape. Doing a lot of gardening. Good.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice.
Well,
what kind of garden do you have? Do you have a flower garden, vegetable garden?
That's right. And if you're out on the Cape, what's your? I know the Cape is relatively sandy because I'm from that region. So let us know what you're doing with your soil and how you're taking care of your garden. I'd love to find out. You can send it to us in a comment, or our email is on our channel page. You can send it to us that way, and maybe we'll talk about the differences in one of our next lives. How's that?
After her comment, the Greedy said it's pouring.
Oh, it's pouring. Well, if it's pouring down at the Grady's,
well,
it'll be pouring here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So depending on which way it's going, but pretty much the weather they get, we get about 20 minutes to a half hour after. So
Lady Falty's Apothecary.
Yes.
She says you guys are doing great.
Well,
Thanks,
thank you. Thank you, Julie. We appreciate it. We look forward to you guys coming down and hanging out sometime, but it'll probably not be for a while because we don't have a house. So
they have a camper, though.
They have a camper, so
they can come.
They can come. Yeah,
they can come. Straw hat, no shoes.
Oh.
Hey, Erica Melissa from Southern Illinois.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
how are you?
How you doing?
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Southern Illinois. Are you down by Cargo? Because several times when we came here, we went through Cargo, across the Ohio River and across the Mississippi River. Beautiful there. Beautiful part of the country. So what else do we got going on?
Michigan Life says it's fantastically beautiful here today. Put out a short today with the flowers that are blooming here in the garden. Oh, we must have missed that one.
All right, we'll check it out after the live.
Check that out. Let's see. Joy says lots of people starting their seeds, low germination rates.
Really?
Okay.
Well, I wonder if there's an issue at the seed companies.
Well, I guess there could be, because there was a lot of people that started with gardens.
Yes.
The past couple years.
Yes,
so there could be a problem.
There could be. They could be harvesting their seeds a little early, but
she says peppers are very dramatic plants. Well, I think they are because this is my 4th time now.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that I have pepper seedlings soon.
Yeah, because I want peppers too. Like,
last year
that's one of my favorite things to eat.
So much success with our peppers that we
still have frozen peppers in the freezer.
Peppers. We dehydrated peppers. What else did we do with them? And just ate them.
I made a homemade chipotle. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit. So we use chipotle, we use cayenne, we use a bunch of different seasonings. And I thought to myself, I wonder what chipotle is. What kind of pepper is it? So I looked it up. Well, lo and behold, chipotle is nothing more than smoked jalapeno. Smoked jalapeno, I says. Well, I got a bushel of jalapenos and a smoker. So I went and I smoked up probably 40 jalapeno plants, or not the plants, jalapeno pods. Smoked them up, grinded them up, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's actually a really good seasoning.
Yeah, it's a really good seasoning, and I had no idea, and I'll never buy chipotle again. I'll grow jalapeno peppers. So I think I want to do some cayenne, and I'm thinking of doing some habanero, and maybe even doing some hot sauce.
Yeah.
I think some hot sauce would be really interesting to try and make. So, but I need the peppers. I need the peppers. That's what I need. I need the peppers.
Speaking of, Joy says when she goes down to get chickens from the Grady's, she'll bring us some pepper plants. Oh, that is so sweet.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you so much.
Well, you better get a lot of chickens at the Grady's because their chicken math is getting out of control over there from what I'm hearing. They need to get rid of some of their chickens. I'm almost ready to go and help them send a few of those chickens to the freezer camp because they're going to get overrun. If you guys need to go and buy some chickens from It's All Grady, what are you waiting for?
So Charlene says that she's doing flowers and vegetables from her garden.
Nice.
At the
Excellent.
Cape.
At the Cape.
So you're having good success.
Good.
But
one thing you're not having at the Cape is a fire. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
We went camping on the Cape one time, and all the campgrounds there, you can't no campfires. I was like, who goes camping without a campfire?
I know.
I mean, that's the best part of camping. It's some ordinance because you're basically on a peninsula. So if there's a fire down at the bottom and it blows that way, well, there's no escape route. So they say, but I mean, it's Cape Cod. Everybody's got a boat. So I'm not really sure how that works.
I'm just laughing at the other comments that people are responding to each other
about
chickens everywhere. They wanted to know it's about chicken drama.
Chicken drama. Well, there is a lot of chicken drama. In fact, today, look! Well, you guys can't see it, but we've got chickens up on the wall.
But that's a laying hen, so I expect them to perch up there. They perch on the little light.
Yeah. So little chicken drama. So I was out here this morning, and I was filming the chickens for our next video, and one of the meat birds jumped up on the partition wall, and a second meat bird came right up behind him and poked him in the butt until he jumped over. I'm like, hey, what's up with that? That's kind of a little harsh, man. What are you doing? So there's that for drama. And then this chicken math thing. We've never had chickens before. And I've heard people talk about chicken math. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what are you talking about, chicken math? Well, let me tell you something. Chicken math is a real thing. You get 2 chickens. And you turn around and you turn back, you got 4 chickens. And you turn around again and you turn back, you got 12 chickens.
We don't have a rooster, so we won't be multiplying any chickens.
No.
Anytime soon.
No, but on the other end of that, when you have young chicks like we did, you start with 30 birds and then you come out an hour later and you have 25 birds. And then you come out 2 hours later and you got 22 birds. We had a lot of trouble with our birds when we first got them. We had quite a bit of loss. They're all doing fantastic now. And the hatchery, they sent us new birds. It wasn't a problem. And all those new birds are doing perfectly fine. Yeah. They're adjusting well in there. And everything's fine. So we're going to see if our chicken math holds out.
So Straw Hat New Shoes says we're doing great. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And they are near Giant City State Park. I don't know where that is.
Okay, I don't know where that is either. But what I'll do is I'll look it up and see where that is. Or you can let us know regionally where it is. If you don't want to reveal exactly where that is, that's fine too.
And they also said, ooh, that's some spicy stuff. When you were talking about the chipotle.
Oh yeah. No, it's not. The chipotle is kind of not so spicy. There's something that happens when you smoke it that it really takes a lot of that spice from the jalapenos away. It's not bad at all. Like I'll put it on chicken or something and season it right up, and once you cook it, it's very mild. It's not too bad at all. Now, the habanero and the cayenne, on the other hand, the scovage scale, which I guess measures the hotness, it's pretty. That stuff's pretty hot.
And it must be. Here comes the rain.
Here comes the rain. You were right, Grady's. The rain is here.
All right. Let's see.
So if you guys are wondering why I'm all scratching and stuff, I've been doing work outside and over by the tree line, and bugs and bug bites and all that stuff. So I'm pretty tore up. So I apologize.
Marcel says it's a trick. The math never adds up when you're doing chicken math.
No, it doesn't. I'm not sure how that really goes, but yeah. And our neighbors across the road, they just bought a whole bunch of new chickens that are already laying. So we're going to be getting some eggs from them pretty soon. But their chicken math was kind of messed up too, because they went and got these layer birds already laying, and then 3-4 days later, Missy comes up. I'm working on the sawmill. She comes up. She said, "Hey, there's chickens in our yard." I said, "What?" I go and look. I'm like, lo and behold, there's chickens in our yard. So I start hiking over to the neighbor to let him know, and I see another chicken in the road and another chicken coming down the road. And then we saw another chicken way up by the main road, which is quite a distance away in chicken steps, let me tell you.
But they're all new to the property, so all of their laying hens, free range, they go wherever they want, and they just happen to come and visit that day.
Well, yeah, and none of their regular hens have ever strayed off their property that I can tell. I've never seen them over here, but these new birds, they're moving around quite a bit, so I think their chicken math is going in the opposite direction. So hopefully they won't have too many losses.
Carbondale, Illinois, almost as south as you can be.
Carbondale, Illinois. I'm going to look that up. Okay, that's cool.
I don't know where that is.
Carbondale, almost as south as you can be. No. So you're down by Cargo then. You're down by where those two rivers meet up. And there's some crazy old steel bridges that you cross over there. And if a tractor trailer is coming the other way, man, it gets really, really, really tight. But it's beautiful. They got all the barges parked there and the river flowing. I want to fish one of those rivers. Probably have to make a trip out there and do some fishing.
Yep, Marcel was talking about fishing the other day too.
Yeah, so. It's time to do some fishing.
Yep.
Well, we found out from Scott, who's a local around here, that the state is stocking trout in a river not too far from us. So I might have to go do some fly fishing, guys. I don't know. We'll see. But there's a pond that I want to try too. Marcel, and It's All Grady, he was telling me about this pond. It's really good for fishing. So we might have to try that too. Maybe this Sunday. Maybe we'll go fishing this Sunday. We'll take some time and go do some fishing.
Yep. Let's see. Marcel's talking about food. He says he's getting hungry now because we're talking about chicken so much.
Oh. Yeah. I can talk about beef. Would that help out?
All right.
Let's see what else we got.
Let's see.
What else do we got going on here on the homestead? The farmer's market. So
getting back to that.
So the farmer's market did pretty well. It was just a fact-finding mission. So we are going to give this farmer's market about a month. Now, when I say farmer's market, this is where the community allows farmers to go and sell their wares. And sometimes the Amish will be there. Sometimes there's a guy who goes to Louisiana and Mississippi, and he gets watermelons and cantaloupes down there, and he sells them out of the back of his truck. So this is not a typical farmer's market where there's a lot of vendors. It's the county seat, and the county courthouse parking lot, and you can go there, and there's no charge, and you can set up, and you can sell stuff, and you can do it any day of the week you want to do. So we were the only ones there, and it's all Grady. It's all Grady came to sell some chicks, but that was it. So we're really kind of starting this farmer's market from scratch. So it's not like we're going to an established farmer, town farmer's market. We're starting this from scratch.
And it was kind of chilly that morning.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of people out.
No.
But by 9 o'clock,
it started picking up.
Yeah. A lot of traffic going by. There was a lot of people that would wave, and they were nice, but we had some people stop.
Yeah, we did.
We had some sales,
and we did have some sales, and this is about getting our name out there, and getting out there and testing the waters and seeing what's going on. So I was happy with it. Frankly, if we had one person come and ask us what was going on, I would have been happy with that. Here in our county, it's a food desert. There's really only one grocery store in the whole county. It's a beautiful part of the country.
It is. It's really nice. It's
just there's not a lot of business now. There's a Walmart superstore in the next county over, and there's another one on the other side in the next county over. But here in our county, not so much. So we're hoping to be able to provide some fresh fruits and vegetables to the community, and help out the community as best we can as we learn to adjust and learn to settle in. We're trying to find our spot here. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So we'll be there again every Saturday. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So Marcel says that he is going tonight. He might be going tonight for some cats.
Ooh,
so
catfish.
Is that out of your pond?
Yeah, are you fishing out of your pond, or are you going to go hit another place? Because we have catfish up in New England. They call them hornpout up there. It's catfish. And they're pretty much in every lake, most of the slower moving rivers. But it wasn't really something that a lot of people fish for. We have an abundance of trout. And if you're fishing the right spot, there's a lot of salmon. So there wasn't a lot of catfishing, and I didn't experience a lot of catfishing. But down here in Arkansas, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
And catfish is delicious.
It is good.
And I am all about going and getting some catfish and bringing it home and cooking it up in the smoker, because that would be 100%.
Yeah, Glenda's also responding to the hatchery standing behind their chicks. And yes, they did. We didn't have any problems. We called.
No problems at all.
And they were very pleasant and nice, and told us that they just send out the chicks to replace the ones that we lost.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
Our original chicks came on Friday. We had our losses on the weekend. I called them on Monday. She said, I'll have chicks go out the following week. And that's exactly what happened. And we had them the following week, and it was not a problem. So we were pretty happy. Just to disclose, it is Murray McMurray Hatchery. We went with Murray McMurray Hatchery because the New England Gathering, which is put on by the Mindful Homestead, they had a gathering right before we...
That's in New Hampshire.
That's in New Hampshire. Yeah. And we had gone to that just before I had come down on our last trip down here to get work done. And Tom, the owner of Murray McMurray, was there. And I got to talk to him, and I don't know much about chickens. So I talked this poor guy's ear right off. Like, I had a million questions. And he was so nice and so genuine, and took the time to answer all my questions, really gave really good advice, and I was impressed by him, so we decided we would give them a try. Now, they stood behind their birds. That's fine. I have no problem. We might go a different route. We have more meat birds coming. We have 2 more batches of meat birds coming this year. But as we go to replace laying birds and maybe do some different things with like a dual purpose bird, I think we might go maybe a little bit more local. Certainly, I want to take some chicks and chickens off It's All Grady because she's doing an amazing job over there with her chickens. They look so healthy. They're super happy. They're getting along good. So I want to help them out if I can. And there's a chicken whisperer not too far away from us, Groovy Eggs Farm. I don't know if you guys have ever watched his channel, but he knows his business when it comes to chickens. And we might have to take a trip out and get some chickens off of him as well. We'll see.
Just check it out.
Yeah, and just check it out because we're good on layers now, but anything can happen. So we might go a little different route than the big hatchery next time. So we'll see what goes on.
All right. So It's All Grady says it was the Strawberry River. I think we did go by the Strawberry River.
We did go by the Strawberry River.
Yeah.
And that's a nice river. That's a very nice river.
So.
And is that because that's where they're stocking the trout?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really sure.
I heard they were also stocking the trout over on the South Fork River too. So I will look into that.
Okay, this is like all Straw Hat No Shoes said she get bobblehead chickens.
Oh, okay. And are you happy with them? Are you
telling us to get them or you have them?
Well, either way, are you happy with them? And obviously, if you're telling us to get them, then you must love that channel too. He's a super nice guy. He's got a nice channel. You should go check them out too. It's Groovy Eggs Farm.
Joy says that she was going to look for land, but I hear about alligators, copperheads. Simple Life says water moccasins. Country Road Cura says rattlesnakes. You talk about bugs. I'm rethinking Arkansas.
No,
it's not bad.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We keep our property pretty maintained.
Yeah.
And we've seen like one snake since we've been here.
That's right.
Yes, there are flies. There are bugs. But there's bugs everywhere.
No. And let's face it, okay?
Yeah.
I am surrounded, you can see it behind me. I am surrounded by a pine forest. Now, bugs love pine trees, okay? Yeah. And then on the outside of those pine trees, we have cattle ranches as far as the eye can see. I mean, you leave our house and it's one cattle ranch after another. So we do have insects here. I'm going in like see that wood pile behind me? I've got one down by my sawmill. So I was in there this week, chainsawing out lengths of trees, dragging them out and dragging them over to the sawmill. Well, that just opens up all those bugs. Like Missy isn't getting eaten the way I am.
No, so but I spend a lot more time. Like when I was mowing the lawn today, and when I mow the lawn, I have on long pants and my boots, and I'm protected so that I'm not getting all those bites like you are.
Yeah.
But
and let's face it. So we lived in New England before, and venomous snakes and scorpions and all that kind of stuff. That wasn't a problem. But guess what? There's bear, there's bobcat, there's fisher cats. There's dangerous animals. It doesn't matter where you live.
But I guess if someone doesn't really like snakes, then copperheads would be a
but I haven't. We've been coming down here for 3 years now, working this land, and I haven't seen a copperhead yet. And that snake.
We'll see one tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. And the snake I saw, I don't think it was a copperhead. I think it was probably like a yellow snake or something like that. It was a small little one. He scooted away super fast.
Yeah. There's a lot more little lizards and frogs and stuff like that around.
We have tons and tons of frogs.
Maybe that's when the snakes will come, so they'll eat those. I'm not sure.
Well, we've had frogs here pretty much from the get-go, and I haven't really seen a lot of snakes. So before you write off Arkansas, just weigh the good with the bad, because there's a lot of stuff going on here that, frankly, once we moved here, I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
It is.
It's pretty nice.
We both love living here.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful here too. I'll tell you that.
Okay, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Thanks for joining
Cindy.
us. She said, "Is this going to be a weekly thing?" She just got back from the gym.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
It is going to be a weekly thing.
It is going to be a weekly thing. For right now, we're trying out Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. We are open to the possibility of moving it to a better day. We're not sure what that day would be, but we have our friends, Marcel and Denise. They do a live, and they do theirs on Tuesday. So I don't want to be in any kind of competition with them. And there's some pretty big channels on the western side of the state that also do lives and things like that. So I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to compete with other channels. If anything, I want to work together with other channels. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a better day for us that isn't going to create any kind of conflict. But for right now, Wednesday seems to be an okay day, and we're going to stick with that at least through May, I think.
All right. So Straw Hat No Shoes. They love Jeff at Groovy Eggs.
Oh.
We have not met Jeff yet, but I hear that he is an awesome guy.
Yeah, no, I've talked to some people who have met him, and they say he's a really genuine and nice guy. Yeah. We watch his channel. He's going through some rough times right now. I guess he's going to be getting a new piece of property, and you should really go over and check out his channel. But he's all things chickens, let me tell you.
And It's All Greedy says that Jeff is one of their mentors, which is awesome because It's All Greedy is mentoring us.
Yeah, because you guys are our chicken mentors. So we know the information that we're getting is coming from a good source. And again, Denise has been super helpful when it comes to chickens. Like, we can give her a call, be like, what's going on with my chickens here? And she's got some pretty good advice, and she's actually come here and looked at our chickens. And
they're still young yet, so we can't really tell what kind of laying hens we have.
No, but as far as care, she's been able to provide a lot of information. So we're very, very grateful to have them as friends and chicken mentors. I wonder if chicken math works for chicken mentors. Like, if you have one mentor, next thing you know, you have 5 mentors.
It's all good.
It would be good.
The more information, the better.
I don't know anything about chickens.
I mean, we've done some research, but things happen, and you just never know. I mean, no one chicken is the same.
No. Pretty much my knowledge of chickens is add some salt and pepper and cook to 165 degrees. That's my knowledge of chicken. What do you got over there?
Marcel says that he is fishing the Strawberry River tonight.
Ooh, all right.
Nice. Good luck. Okay. I hope you catch something.
Yeah, I do too. And now I'm a little jealous.
Well, maybe next time.
I'm going to go inside as soon as this is done. After I look up those locations I said I was going to look up, I think I'm going to grab my fishing license for Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that because although we haven't gone riding, if I can take some time to go fishing and I catch fish and bring it home and we can eat that fish, well, then technically I'm working the homestead. Or at least that's the excuse I'm going to use. We'll see.
Yep, It's All Greedy. Always share the experiences.
Yes.
It's always nice to help each other out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. and they've got some big things coming on too. You guys really need to stay tuned to their channel because they got some pretty exciting stuff coming up. We're really excited to see what's going to happen with that.
I know. Michigan Life. Let's see. I know this was toward It's All Greedy, but they are amazing mentors and friends. Amazing people, and they're happy to call them friends. We are too.
We are too. We're very fortunate.
It's All Greedy. They all love you.
And we're doing lives because of them. They convinced us that doing a live would be a good thing.
Yeah.
And I was very hesitant to do the lives, I'll tell you. But I'm kind of liking it now. It's all right.
Not that bad, and I like the actual interaction. Even though we can't see you, we know that you're there because you're commenting, and we can respond to the comments. So this is much better than doing a video where you know that you're going to have to edit it. And
yeah, there's no editing here.
No.
That's kind of what kept me from doing them in the first place. Is the fact that I could say almost anything, and then I don't have the opportunity to take it back. So I'm doing all right so far. But we've got just a few more minutes left before they shut us down. And again, if you guys have any questions for us, you want to know what's going on, please feel free to drop a line.
Yes. Michigan Life, knowledge is power, and it's best to share the power instead of hoarding it. You are absolutely correct.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. And, there's a difference between sharing knowledge and coming off as a know-it-all.
Know-it-all, yeah.
And
but when someone comes to you looking for advice, you know that you're going to accept that advice that they're giving you, because it's much easier when someone asks for it instead of you just rambling on about.
Oh no, you have to do it my way. My way's the only way. So we're very fortunate. We haven't run into that. I am using the sawmill. I brought a bunch of logs over there the other day, and I started cutting some wood to do this chicken coop build, and we got another building project in the works. It's going to be coming up soon. Let me know, guys. So I haven't really filmed a lot of doing work with the sawmill. I didn't know if you guys would find that interesting, so let us know if you want to see more sawmilling work, and I will include them in our videos as we move forward. Also, if there's anything else you want to see that we've talked about here on the homestead, if I can film it, I will for you. We film maybe 10% of what we're doing here. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But I just want to say thank you for joining us. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. It's All Greedy says that we have a great live tonight. Michigan Life says, hit that like button.
That's right. Hit that like button.
Please.
Yes, that's so helpful. Thank you.
And let's see. Marcel Greedy, super awesome live, you too. Michigan Life, great job on the live tonight, guys.
Oh, thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
How's the chicken coop coming, Cindy?
Oh, well, the chicken coop is doing fine.
You'll have to wait until the next video.
Yeah, it'll be ready hopefully tomorrow if it doesn't rain. And I have been filming the build for the chicken coop. So that should come out on Friday, as long as I can finish up the small little details that I have left. It's 75% built right now. So
Marcel says, yes, cut that wood. Yes. Glenda, the Greedies are so nice. You guys are lucky to be friends like them, and you two are doing great. Thank you, Glenda.
Oh, thank you, Glenda. We appreciate it.
Straw Hat, No Shoes. Gotta go. The St. Louis Cardinals. Try to win a game.
Oh, that's all right. No problem. We're going to be going ourselves in about 40 seconds. So let's go, Cardinals. We actually, we drove by the Cincinnati Reds stadium on the way by. coming down here?
He said, they say, I'd love to milling.
Oh, I'd love to see milling. You'd love to see milling?
I think so.
I will try to include some milling in one of our next videos, and I'm not quite to the point where I'm ready to do a review on the mill yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Still all new, still practicing.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, but Straw Hat No Shoes says Cardinals try to win a game. You're doing great on the live. It's nice that you're reading messages and answering questions and sharing your stories.
All right. Well, we are out of time,
Cindy
guys.
Says, woo-hoo.
Hey, Cindy. We're out of time, guys. We got to go. Thanks for joining us on the Homestead tonight. We really appreciate it. That's it.
That's it.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye.
Sorry, Rock Perez. We got to go.
We got to go. Sorry. Follow it and watch it later.